This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
Well, it's Sunday, you know what that means. It's the Sega Sunday News. Yeah, I really gotta come up with a custom intro for that, seriously. You know, I'll probably think of something. Let me know what you would recommend. Yeah, so apparently, I saw a tweet a couple days ago just cause it's Twitter and it was early in the morning. I said, fuck it, I'm bored, let's see what we can find. And apparently, they want us to appreciate that Sega and Sonic Team for allowing this amazing fan base to make fan content like mods and fan games. They are the leading example of allowing fans to make amazing passion projects. You know, when I read that tweet, I couldn't, you know for a fact that, you can't say that with a straight face and realize how bullshit that is. First of all, the only reason why Sega even allows all these custom games to be made is because they have no creativity. I mean, what do you want? I mean, it's painfully obvious that Sega has been the personification of stupidity since 2006. We can say 95 with the failure of the Sega Saturn. Oh, I should probably really make a review video about that, seriously. But overall, since 2006, I mean, there's no creativity there. You know, it all depends, like, they either have no ideas for a game, they have no long-term solutions for Sonic. I have long-term plans for him for the next 5 years with my game script ideas. But here, on the other hand, you have fan-made projects like Mania that got over, and of course, Sega just published the game, and they think that everything's all right. No, it's not. One good game in a shitty decade doesn't fix all the mistakes you've made this whole decade with all these crappy 3D games. Like, why even, why Sega even bothering, making even console games that the fan base could just make better games? Just hire them and just call it a day and that's it. You could possibly pay them next to nothing if you want. But overall, first of all, and when I saw that line, it says this amazing fan base. You do realize the Sonic fan base is probably the most toxic fan base in the world. I have never seen a fan base more toxic in my life than the Sonic fan base. And I thought the Mega Man fan base was worse. Seriously, because your opinion, whatever it is, it's gonna get critiqued no matter what. You can't please anybody. You really can't. And when it comes to fan fiction, oh my god, the shipping fan fiction is even worse. It's so toxic. Please do not even bother, looking into that. But overall, yeah, it's just sad that Sega has to rely to fans to actually, make these custom games and fan projects, and then Sega could just say, hey, can we use this and make it as our own? We'll pay you and everything. We'll credit you. We're just gonna slap our name on it and then release it for the whole world to enjoy. I understand that Nintendo is really very defensive when it comes to doing fan projects. In fact, they'll hit you with a cease and desist as soon as the game becomes public. But Nintendo, like I say, they make quality games, so there's no need for fan projects. But I understand, people are making awesome mods for Nintendo, like Super Mario 64, upscale to Galaxy, or even Odyssey graphics, or even the Odyssey engine in general, and it runs pretty damn good. But for Sega, the fact that they have to rely on the fan base to make all their games and all their decisions, why don't you have the fan base tell you if you could go to the bathroom or not? Seriously, Sega, because your company's still in the toilet. Let's be honest, still in the shitter. I mean, but I don't know. And we'll see what the 30th anniversary game is gonna be. I did read an article that Azuka does have creative control on that, so I do have some hope. I do have hope for that, because like I said, Azuka had nothing to do with Forces. That was all Sega of Japan. So this is going to be his vision, and we'll see what it is. Like, I am holding out hope because, like I said, he really had no say in Forces. So that's why I really couldn't critique him on that, because, he had nothing to do with it. Like, it was all Nakamura, so that's why. So overall, that's pretty much the news story. Like, the fact that Sega has to rely on the fan base to make games for them it's just a joke. Like, seriously, who could take this company seriously? Like, if you're a shareholder, you're saying, like, who makes your games? You're saying, oh, like, around the big fan base full of 1 million people. Oh, that's gotta sound pathetic saying that. But overall, that's all for right now. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you later. Peace!